Hey friends, I just wanted to pop in and talk about something that doesn't get talked about very often, and that is planning yoga sequences. So if you're a yoga teacher, you know that it takes creativity, it takes time, and it takes that intention to create something with honesty. And whether I'm designing a class, say for a community class or a private client, I think that there's this element that we need to consider, and that is thinking about what kind of mood or what our students might be carrying on any given day. And so that being said, you know, you need to have that kind of awareness, right? And I'm going to say, yes, I'm a Virgo. So yes, I do love having things planned, and it's helpful for me. I'm thoughtful that way. But even with a solid plan, you always have to listen and adapt to what's in front of you, what your student is needing at that time, and the energy, of the room. And so also too, for teachers that are out there and students, I just want to say that it's a process, and it's kind of its own kind of practice. And I kind of relate it to, planting a garden or planting flowers, in your garden. You have to plant the seeds, or, plant the baby flower, and you have to water it. You have to take care of it and fertilize it, and get rid of slugs if you have slugs in your garden. Yeah, so it just takes time. It takes time, and it doesn't always come easy, but it's so worth it. As we know, especially if you're a yoga teacher, I'm sure you can relate to that. But if you're ever feeling stuck, or unsure about your yoga sequence planning, know that you're not alone, and just take your time and trust your own instincts, because you know what's best, when you're teaching your students, and know that what you're creating can deeply move someone else. Yeah. So with that being said, I thank you for watching. And just a quick little side note, I am offering private yoga sessions right now, virtually and in person, if you're local. Every Thursday in the morning, I have morning blocks from 7:30 a.m. to noon, and then also from 1:30 to 4 p.m. And if you are local or would like to drive and take a road trip on July 26th from 7:30 to 1:30, half-day yoga retreats, our 5th annual yoga retreat. And I will be providing an hour yoga session outdoors, bright and early. First thing when you get here, we'll start with a yoga practice, and then we're going to hit the trail, take a 5-mile hike, beautiful waterfalls and just creeks, and really a beautiful area. Takes us to a vista that overlooks the Cascade Mountain Range in the Pacific Northwest is where I'm at. And then we will end coming back to my private garden space, where I will provide appetizers, beverages, and a sound healing session to end our morning. So if that sounds interesting to you and you'd like to join, I will provide information on that, on how to sign up. And I look forward to meeting you and connecting with you as well. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.